What is going on, Cupbangers? Today is a beautiful Monday in LA. I'm Alejandro, but before we talk about cars, let me be sure to tell you that the PNOS point system that we have implemented on the website salomondrin.com is already set. I'm gonna give the hat that I'm wearing right now to anyone that comments on the section down below, also likes the video, and is subscribed to the channel. So just leave a comment down there, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and you get a chance to win this hat. We're gonna be trying to do these giveaways almost every day. Aside from that, there will be some points giving away at some point in this video. Collect those. At the end of the week, you want to redeem those on the website, get a coupon, and once you get your coupon, you can go into carsunitepeople.com and purchase whatever you want, or just become a PNOS point collector if that's what you're into and you just want to park your PNOS points. So yeah, let's get this party started. Hit it, Pedro! As you guys know, talking about one of the most highly anticipated cars of the year can be a little bit intimidating. And I don't know what Ford did right, because the fandom is so strong on this one. And no, it's not a GTR, it's not a Nissan GTR. This is the Ford Focus RS. The new Ford Focus RS is and has been the talk of the town ever since 2016 started. Why? Well, they started by making this hot hatch a way better looking and more aggressive car than the standard one by adding 19-inch wheels, a nice spoiler on the back for extra downforce, a rear diffuser for aero and sleeker looks, bigger and better brakes that in this case are painted blue, giving it a few extra points in my book, a bigger engine than the standard one that produces 350 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. More specifically, a turbocharged 2.3-liter 4-cylinder engine that takes this pocket rocket from 0 to 60 in just 4.7 seconds, according to Ford, along with a top speed of 165 miles an hour. That comes along with a 6-speed manual transmission, some bucket seats covered in delicious Alcantara, a bigger and sexier exhaust, and there's more. But that's not it. Also, Ford added to this car a torque vectoring system. So this car is an all-wheel drive car, and it has the ability to transfer 70% of all of its power to the back wheels, 30% on the front in those cases. But it also adds another fun thing to this car that we're not testing today, and that is the drift mode. Oh my God, that has to be so much fun. When you put the car on drift mode, that allows for the wheels on the back to send 100% of the torque to just one specific wheel, so that you can do some power slides like a professional mofo. Since Ken Block helped develop the car, you know that that was going to translate into fun, and I think this is a big part of it. But what do I know? I'm just a Mexican guy. But here's the question. Is the package that Ford's selling you as advertised, or is he going to underperform? And I think, I want to say that it's as advertised. I want to give you guys a simple yes, and I'm going to tell you my favorite things about the car right now after driving it a lot, not just in the city, but putting some miles on it. Number one, and this was my first surprise, the interior design. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest with you, out of this one, but just all the quality of the materials, the buttons, everything right here in the middle, the dashboard, the screen. Nothing in here says cheap. I mean, look at the stitching of the car, right? The blue stitching, surfaces are great. Everything works and feels right. Nothing in here is something that you'll touch and be like, oh, this is a little too cheap for my taste. So well done as far as the interior quality goes. Two, the cabin is really, really quiet, and that's nice. I wasn't expecting this car to be so enjoyable with everyday driving. So even when you're not feeling like a hooligan, this car works for you because it's quiet when it's supposed to be quiet. Or you can just put the windows down and go nuts in it. So you have both options. I like that. My next favorite point is that this baby is an instigator. It makes you want to go fast. It makes you want to give it the full enchilada, or as the British would say, the full crumpet. I love it. It's so much fun just to push it around that I might even get a ticket. So let's keep that to the minimum here in the service street. Another favorite of mine is the gearbox. Just going through the gears, the shifting from first, second, third, everything is so smooth. The travel between gears is great. The only thing I wish was that the stick was a little shorter itself, but everything here just feels really, really nice. Nicely done. Even put it in reverse, it's so easy. So well done. The infotainment system, nothing has ever been as easy as selecting terrible music as now, like the one I listen to, not terrible music, just in general. Everything about this is just so great. It's so responsive. The touchscreen, again, it's just like the Mustang one. But this one, I gotta tell you guys, I've paired my phone in every single car that I have and every single car that I get to try because I'm a nerd at heart. So I love techie stuff. And this was the easiest one I've ever done by far. I am madly in love with this system. Whoever created it did a great job. User-friendly UI, user-friendly experience. Everything about it is great. So that's another little great thing you get for $40,000. Come on. These are great seats. Okay, so they're bucket seats, but they're also automatic. So you get to move them automatically without even sweating a little bit or putting too much effort in one of your fingers. They're comfortable, and on top of being comfortable because they have enough cushion for the pushing, if that makes any sense. But aside from being comfortable, they grab you like a mofo. And I was really scared that a friend of mine that was bigger than me, he's like 6'3", 6'4", got in the car and he goes, wow, the seats are amazing. So that made me happy. The fact that he fit in the car so well, that was unexpected, and that he loved the seats. So not only me, the seats are a great plus in this car. Well done, Ford, well done. The fact that it's a hatchback, I know it's not a very popular style in the United States, not a lot of people dig it. But dude, come on, you can get all of your friends in here, and on top of that, bring some luggage with you. If you're gonna go to the beach, just bring those seats down all the way on the back and put something long in there. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? You have enough space to do a lot of fun stuff that you're gonna do with your friends, because that's what this car reminds me of, fun. And what better thing to do than to be able to share it with your people, and they get to go with you on a ride, and you get to force them to listen to your shitty music. For the amount of weight, but the amount of power that you have, these brakes are perfect for the car. I know I don't bring that up as much as I'd like to, but these brakes feel awesome in this car, so it's a big point for me. Look at, feel secure with them. Another great point in this car, and they're getting better and better because also they do it with the Mustang, adjustability. The car has several driving modes: normal, sport, track, and also drift mode. Every single mode is so different from each other. I haven't tried drift mode yet because I'm in the city, obviously. I haven't had a chance to go to the track. But everything else, for example, sport makes the car so much different, such a better experience when you want to just go and fuck around. The throttle becomes more responsive. The exhaust makes better noise. And the suspension gets even stiffer. Yeah! I like that. I like the adjustability levels. It makes the car feel like several cars in one. So, well done. The way it looks, and this is very personal, obviously I do like hatches, so I just gotta disclose that up front. Also, I love this car. I love the colors that I've seen in it, which is just the blue and this one. That blue looks like a premium paint job from anyone. I mean, honestly. And I have it here in this car. This is black. Carter always gets the meanest, best spec'd out cars, and he did it again. He got the black one and all the blue stitching. You guys know blue is one of my favorite colors. All the blue stitching everywhere with the blue calipers outside, the blue RS logo. It might be something so silly, but I love it. I really do. I love the way it looks outside, aside from the damn doors that look like they're open all the time. But like on everything else, you know, you can't love everything, and there's a few things in here that I'm just not very happy with, or that I just don't personally like, or they don't do anything for me. And those things are, number one, the engine. Even though it's a great engine, it's very responsive and it's quick, it's a small engine, and it feels like a small engine. I'm still not there. I don't like the fact that manufacturers are going with smaller engines, and especially when they get to the 4 cylinders. Just not my thing. I don't know how to explain the feel. It feels like a little guy just working too hard in there, if that makes any sense, once you experience the bigger ones. God! You can't talk about cars without just like saying dirty things left and right, right? So, yeah. And also related to the engine, kind of comes with the sound. It just doesn't make the right sound. It doesn't make the right noise. I think you need an exhaust. And more than an exhaust, I mean, that 4-cylinder CLA AMG, that sounded mean. Even though it's still a small engine, it sounded great. This one doesn't do it. And even when you have it in sport and you hear the pops and everything, or it could be because the car is new, kind of sounds like it's braking unless you have the windows down. I thought the first time I accelerated the car hard and I did a transition to 2nd and 3rd gear, I was doing something wrong, and then I put the windows down and I realized it was the pops. It just sounds weird. Not good for me. Just don't like it personally. The turn ratio. What is up with that? I mean, someone told me in the comments that the turn ratio was terrible. I went up to the canyons, I did like a U-turn, and I realized how bad it was, but I didn't realize how terrible it was until I was trying to get it out of my driveway because, you know, I needed to make a U-turn inside of my driveway. Yeah, it's awful. Oh, the classic Ford mirrors with the split in there like I'm a bus driver. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Hate them. Another thing I really don't like is how heavy the car is. And forget about when you're driving it. The moment you open the trunk or you open the hood in the car, it's like a workout. And especially the hood feels like it weighs more than the entire chassis in the 918. I don't like how heavy all the panels are. And then last but not least, the doors outside. It kind of looks like the freaking doors are open all the time. Like you didn't close them properly. Like they're sticking out. I know it's just a part for the car, but it bothers me so much personally. I don't know why. Every manufacturer that delivers on their promises deserves recognition. Ford was set to make a quick, hot hatch that delivered on every single promise of excitement. The car is as advertised, but it did have a few shortcomings that I mentioned. Based on Ford's promise to their target audience and my own personal experience in it, I'll give this magnificent beast 4 out of 5 absolutelys.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you so very much for watching, Cupbangers. I really appreciate your time with me. Have a good day. I'm Alejandro, and I do not approve this message. Take it easy, guys. Peace!